What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Florida State versus Georgia Tech college basketball matchup going down Saturday, January 18th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. This is a perfect time to jump on a long-term pass. There's 148 games on the college hoops card on Saturday. We got NFL playoffs all weekend with NBA and NHL sandwiched in between. A lot of times the 3-day and 7-day passes, maybe even the 30-day, are cheaper than buying each of Saturday's daily packages individually, get you maximum value. So make sure that you check that out. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time. We're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if this is right for you. But let's get to this one between the Florida State Seminoles and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Florida State 12-5 on the year off an 82-70 win over Pittsburgh last time out, while Georgia Tech comes into this one 8-10 on the year after a 70-59 loss to Clemson. And this is a Georgia Tech team that realistically has not been able to do a whole lot against the upper tier of the ACC this season. I mean, they haven't necessarily played them outside of that loss to Duke and North Carolina back in December. They did have the 3-point loss to North Carolina on the road, but then got blown out at home by Duke. They've gotten blown out on the road by SMU and Clemson over the course of this 3-game losing streak they're on. Also had a single-digit loss to Syracuse as well over that 3-game stretch. So it could stand to be a lot better for Georgia Tech as of late. But the problem here is that, this is a Florida State team that they're very hot and cold. They tend to, either play really, really well or they let things get away from them. And Florida State's in a bit of a weird spot where all 6 of their conference games so far this season have been decided by double digits. I mean, wins over Pitt by 12, Miami by 15, and Syracuse by 16, and losses to Clemson by 20, Louisville by 14, and NC State in overtime by 10. So which Florida State team are you going to see here, and which is going to play that out against Georgia Tech here? I think it's going to be the former, the one that's beating teams by double digits. The problem for Georgia Tech is that Florida State is a team that thrives on deflections and forcing turnovers to have the most success in their games. And Georgia Tech offensively, not great in conference play in terms of turning the ball over. They're 15th out of 18 teams in turnover percentage on offense. And Georgia Tech just isn't scoring enough. That's just the long and short of it. 15th in 2-point shooting. They're below the conference average in 3-point shooting. And that's where you can really hurt this Florida State defense is on the perimeter and by getting to the foul line. And Georgia Tech, 9th out of 18 teams, so in the middle of the conference in terms of free throw rate on offense. And Florida State, 15th in free throw rate allowed. The problem is for how often Georgia Tech is getting there, they're shooting below 64% from the line. So not shooting well enough for it to matter. And I always say when I'm backing an underdog, I want a team that is going to hit their free throws and put up points when the clock is stopped, take advantage of those opportunities, and Georgia Tech has not been doing that. And you're going against a Florida State team that is the best team in the conference in getting to the foul line. They're shooting 77.4% from the line in conference play. They're third best in 2-point shooting in conference play as well. I just think that Georgia Tech is going to force themselves into a lot of turnovers. They're going to be giving up a lot of fast breaks going the other way. And I think Florida State takes advantage and gets themselves the win and cover. I think they win this one by double digits. I'm going to go with the Florida State Seminoles laying the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.